Hello and welcome. I'm Yuki. I grew up in Japan, and the way I eat now is pretty simple. A few small dishes made from a handful of ingredients, nothing complicated. Today, I'd like to take you through a whole day of it. What I actually eat, from breakfast to dinner, and how I make it. All of it is simple enough to cook at home, even on a busy day. Nothing here is fancy. That's rather the point. This is just ordinary home food, the kind a lot of Japanese kitchens turn out every day. Let's begin. Breakfast for me is small and warm. A bowl of rice, a bowl of miso soup, something fermented, and a little pickled vegetable on the side. The heart of it is the miso soup, and it's easier than most people think. You warm a small pot of dashi, which is just a light stock. These days, I often use a spoon of instant dashi in hot water, and no one minds. Then you turn the heat down low and stir in a spoonful of miso paste until it melts. Never let it boil once the miso is in, or it turns harsh. I drop in a little tofu and some dried wakame seaweed, and that's it. 2 or 3 minutes, start to finish. Alongside, I'll have plain rice and natto, those sticky fermented soybeans, or a rolled egg if I have a few more minutes. Something fermented in the morning is an old habit here, and it sits gently on an empty stomach. A breakfast like this isn't one big dish. It's several small ones, and that's really the shape of a Japanese meal. A little of this, a little of that, balanced without much thought. By midday, I usually want something simple I can put together in a few minutes. More often than not, that's onigiri. Rice balls. They're the easiest thing in the world once you've done it once. You take warm cooked rice, wet your hands, and rub a little salt on your palms. Then you press a handful of rice into a triangle, turning it as you go, firmly enough to hold together, but not so hard that it packs down. In the middle, you can tuck a small filling, a piece of grilled salmon, a pickled plum, whatever's in the fridge. Last, you wrap a strip of dried seaweed around the bottom to hold it. That's lunch. 1 or 2 rice balls, maybe a little miso soup left from the morning. Rice is at the center of almost every Japanese meal, and a rice ball is the simplest, complete thing you can make from it. If you've never made onigiri, a salmon one or just a plain salted one is the easiest place to start. They keep well, so I often shape an extra for later. In the afternoon, I stop for tea. This isn't really a meal. It's more of a small pause in the middle of the day. Good green tea is simple, but the water matters. You don't want it boiling because that scalds the leaves and turns the tea bitter. I let the just boiled water cool for a minute or two, pour it over the leaves, and wait only about 30 seconds before pouring it out. That's all a decent cup of sencha needs. With it, I'll have something small. A piece of fruit, a rice cracker, now and then a little sweet if there's one in the house. Never very much. The tea is as much about the stop as the drink. A few quiet minutes with something warm in your hands. When did you last give yourself that? In the middle of a busy day. Dinner is the fullest meal, but it's still built the same simple way. Usually a piece of grilled fish, a bowl of rice, miso soup again, and a vegetable dish on the side. The fish is barely a recipe. I salt a fillet of salmon or mackerel, leave it for a few minutes, then grill or pan fry it until the skin goes crisp. Salt and heat, and nothing else. For the vegetable, I often make ohitashi. You blanch a bunch of spinach in boiling water for under a minute, then cool it quickly under the tap and squeeze the water out with your hands. Then cut it into short lengths and dress it with just a little soy sauce and a sprinkle of sesame seeds. Cold, plain, and somehow it's the part I look forward to most. Put together, that's one soup and a few small sides around the rice. It's the old pattern we call ichiju sansai, and it leaves you full without ever feeling heavy. This is the meal I grew up eating, and it's still the one that tastes most like home. So that's a whole day. A small warm breakfast, a rice ball at midday, tea in the afternoon, and a simple dinner around a bowl of rice. None of it took long, and none of it needed much. A few ingredients, cooked plainly, and nothing wasted. That's really all minimalist eating is here. Not eating less, just eating simply. If any of it appealed to you, the miso soup is the easiest place to begin. Everything else grows from there. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.